think that Jack Ruby may have had anything to do with the shooting, such as hiring Oswald or maybe being a second shooter?
Did you catch all that? She wondered if Ruby had any involvement in the killing of President Kennedy or in hiring Oswald.
Not at all. I worked on that real hard, trying to create a connection between the two of them, because that was what everybody was thinking. And I spent many hours trying to prove that there was a connection between them, and I never could find it. I had a lot of people make stories. As a good example, I'll give you a couple of examples. It was quite well known that Ruby walked his dogs in the mornings. And I had a Baptist preacher come forth and say that he took his morning walk at the same time, and he used to meet Ruby and they would talk. And he said one time when he was talking to him, a young man walked up and Ruby said, "I'd like for you to meet a friend of mine, Lee Harvey Oswald." Well, you always think of the preachers pretty good. Of course, I had a lawyer done the same thing, so but we offered to put him on a polygraph test to satisfy us that he was talking to, and he broke down and admitted he made it all up. It didn't happen. But we had a lawyer do the same thing, except he went into a lot more depth of it, and he wrote I don't know, I got a copy of it, it's about a 5-page letter, that he saw Oswald talking to Ruby down in his club, and he and his girlfriend was down there. Well, we spent many hours trying to solve that. Of course, our intelligence division took over most of the work on that. They finally found the girlfriend, and she come in and made a statement. She said, not only did we not see Ruby that night, we weren't at the Carousel Club. And so we had that lawyer come in, and you thought, well, he's a responsible man. That's what we're trying to find, somebody that could put them together. Put him on a polygraph, and he broke down and admitted that he made that whole story up. And he said, I just knew you'd make a connection sooner or later, and I'd get in on the ground floor with a lot of publicity. So we had all kinds of stuff like that happen, but just the thing about it is the man hours they used up trying to correct these lies that they're telling. We had a lot of that, but never did I put them together. And Ruby never admitted that he knew him. He said from the very start, I didn't know him, never had seen him, so forth. When I asked Ruby why he shot him that morning, he said, I wanted to be a hero. And it looks like I messed things up. So.